Welcome to the Florida Horse Podcast. I'm Tammy Gantt, and today we cover the icons of the Florida Thoroughbred Hall of Fame. Let's get started. The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association Hall of Fame began in 1968, with the second induction in 2004. The Hall of Fame was created to acknowledge the outstanding horsemen who have been instrumental in making Ocala and Marion County a prized location to raise thoroughbreds. The third installment of Hall of Famers will take place in 2025 in October with a private reception. The honorees include Arthur Appleton, founder of Bridlewood Farm. The 1991 FTBOA Florida Breeder of the Year, Appleton is responsible for 15 FTBOA champions, including the 2001 FTBOA Horse of the Year, Forbidden Apple, and the 2004 FTBOA Horse of the Year, Southern Image. He also produced 6 Florida bred millionaires. The modern Bridlewood, now owned by John Malone, still bears the apple silks, which are on display in 2025 on Journalism. The winner of the Preakness, also co-owned by Bridlewood. Fred Bry of Jack's or Better Farm is the all-time leader in Florida Sire Stakes victories. He swept divisions of the Florida Sire Stakes on 3 separate occasions and won the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies in 2010, and the horse Awesome Feather later became Florida Horse of the Year. Bry is represented by 9 FTBOA champions and was a Needles award-winning operation and 2015 FTBOA Breeder of the Year. Gil Campbell of Stonehenge Farm South has been FTBOA Breeder of the Year 4 times and has been in the top 10 leading breeders for more than 30 years and is the leading owner and second leading breeder of Florida Sire Stakes winners with 18 in each category. Campbell bred 2 Florida bred millionaires, Marlin and Blazing Sword, as well as 7 FTBOA champions. Having bred and raised winners at his Double Diamond Farm in Ocala for more than 40 years, Donald Disney was a 3-time president of FTBOA. He also owned and bred Florida bred millionaires and FTBOA champions Wekiva Springs and First Dude, both later becoming top Florida stallions. He also bred additional FTBOA champions Floridora and Collusion Illusion. Jack Dreyfus established the noted Hobo Farm in Ocala in the early 1960s and was honored in 1976 with an Eclipse Award of Merit, thoroughbred racing's highest honor. Florida bred millionaires bred by Hobo Farm include multiple graded stakes winner Delightful Kiss and Kelly Kipp, and his FTBOA champions include Duck Dance, Step Nicely, and Kelly Kipp. John Franks of Franks Farm was FTBOA Breeder of the Year in 1993, 2003, and 2004. Eclipse Award Outstanding Owner in 1983, 1984, 1993, and 1994. And FTBOA Leading Owner by Florida Bred earnings from 2000 to 2003. His Florida Bred millionaires include Kissin' Chris, Soldier's Dancer, Halo American, Little Bit Lively, Lady Tack, Kiss a Native, and Silent Eskimo. Joseph Lacroix of Meadowbrook Farm was the FTBOA Breeder of the Year in 1989 and was breeder and co-owner of Prized, the winner of the 1989 Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Turf and earner of more than $2 million. Additional Florida bred millionaires bred by Meadowbrook include Allegro and Bracco, winner of the 1993 Breeders' Cup Juvenile and the 1994 Santa Anita Derby. Leonard Lavin was a longtime force in thoroughbred racing. Lavin developed Glen Hill Farm into a prominent national thoroughbred operation. He won the 1994 Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Distaff with homebred One Dreamer. His FTBOA champions include Effectiveness, a 2-year-old filly of 1995, One Dreamer, older female in 1994, and Coil, the sprinter of 2012. J. Michael O'Farrell Jr. took over management of the family-owned and operated Ocala Stud in 1971. Today, Ocala Stud is the oldest actively working thoroughbred farm in the state of Florida. Ocala Stud has been Breeder of the Year in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2014, and 2018. The farm bred 2011 Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint winner, Musical Romance. She became an FTBOA Horse of the Year. The farm has bred an outstanding 23 FTBOA champions. Tim Sams of Waldemar Farms, Inc. bred Foolish Pleasure, the Eclipse champion 2-year-old colt in 1974 and Florida Horse of the Year. The horse won the Kentucky Derby, later being inducted into the National Racing Hall of Fame. Sams also bred Honest Pleasure, 1976 Eclipse champion 2-year-old colt and Florida Horse of the Year. Harold Plumley established Plumley Farms in 1995, later breeding the 2010 Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint winner and Eclipse champion female sprinter Dubai Majesty. She was also named Florida's champion sprinter and two-time older female champion. FTBOA Breeder of the Year in 1994, 1995, and 1996, Michael Sherman of Farnsworth Farm earned the National Eclipse Award for Outstanding Breeder in 1996, a year where he was also named Leading Florida Breeder by money earned. He won the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Distaff with Jewel Princess in 1996 and followed it up with Beautiful Pleasure in 1999. He has bred 8 FTBOA champions. Peter Vegso of Vegso Racing Stable was named leading owner by Florida Bred Earnings in 2008. He bred 2017 Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies winner Caledonia Road, later named Eclipse champion 2-year-old filly. His Florida Bred millionaires include Go Between, Silver Tree, and Caledonia Road, and he has bred 4 FTBOA champions. Charlotte Weber, owner of Live Oak Stud and Live Oak Plantation, has been Florida Breeder of the Year 5 times and leading owner 7 times. Miesk Approval and World Approval each won the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Mile 11 years apart. Both were named Florida Horse of the Year and Eclipse Awards champions. Their Dam Win Approval was the only mare outside of Kentucky to be named National Broodmare of the Year in 2017. Weber has bred 12 FTBOA champions thus far. Louis Wolfson of Harborview Farm bred and raised 1978 Triple Crown winner Affirmed, the Eclipse Award champion Horse of the Year and 3-year-old colt, the 1977 champion 2-year-old colt, and the 1979 Horse of the Year and champion older horse. He was also named Florida's Horse of the Year in 1977, 1978, and 1979 and was inducted into the National Racing Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is located at 801 Southwest 60th Avenue in Ocala, Florida, in the Florida Thoroughbred Museum and Gallery located in the FTBOA offices.